Shalom, my sweet guy. Shalom, shalom. May the Most High bless you. Um, you know what it is, man. Proverbs 21. Let's just get right to it, man. Don't need no reason to wait or tarry or even talk. Yeah. How many verses we got? 31. Says a king's heart is in the hand of Yah, as the rivers of water. He turneth it wheresoever he will. All right. Just like the waters move, Yah can easily change the hearts of men. Hold on, man. Let me set me up. Right. Just as just as the waters move, it's that easy for Yah to move the heart of the king. Every man is right in his own eyes, but Yah pondereth the hearts, right? Everybody think they right. Every sound good to them, right? Do justice and judgment. To do justice and judgment is more acceptable than sacrifice, right? Judge right, judge justly, even if it's not in your favor, right? A high look, a proud heart, and the plowing of the wicked is sin, right? Doing the work of the wicked. You usually do it with a proud heart and a high look, a little tossed up nose or whatever. Thoughts of the diligent only tend to plenteousness, but of everyone that hastily only but everyone that is hastily only to want, right? So the thoughts of the diligent lead to plenteousness, right? So you think about, how can I take care of my family? How can I take care of this? How can I build this business by this time? But everyone that is hasty only to want, right? So when you're moving fast, no knowledge, no instruction, it's not going to work out. It's going to lead to destruction and wantonness. The getting of treasures by lying lips by a lying tongue is a vanity tossed to and fro of them that seek of death, right? It says a liar is worse than a thief, they both shall come into destruction. The robbery of the wicked shall destroy him, because he refused to do judgment, right? And we got all these gangsters in our neighborhoods and they not regulating it to keep their kids safe, then somebody gonna come take them out. A nobody, a snotty nose, a young buck, a stick up kid, right? And they got a Caesar Borgia. It says, the way of man is forward and strange, but for the pure, his work is right, right? So without the ways of Yah, we just strange, man. We'll do whatever, we eat whatever, but the ways of Yah, right? His words make us pure, to make our works successful. It is better to dwell in the corner of a house than with a brawling woman in a White House, right? Very simple stuff, man. The soul of the wicked desireth evil. His neighbor findeth no favor in his eyes. When the scorner is punished, the simple is made wise. When the wise is instructed, he receives knowledge. Right? So this chapter is primarily going just into judgment. It's really that simple. The righteous man wisely consider the house of the wicked, but Yah overthroweth the wicked for the wickedness. Right? The righteous man is gonna consider, how can he get this person out of wickedness? But Yah gonna just come and destroy it. So whosoever stoppeth his ear at the cries of the poor, he also himself shall cry and not be heard. A gift in this, a gift in secret pacifieth anger, and the reward in the bosom strong wrath. Right. So we know the gift destroyeth the heart. That's the double-edged sword. Right. It's about understanding that sometimes people are going to use gifts to destroy your heart, to destroy righteous judgment. But you can also use gifts to destroy unrighteous judgment as well. All right. People are like, oh, we're not going to let you go to the school because of your skin color or your beliefs. Well, the gift, you give that to the principal or the school administrator, you know, hey man, I know you like these mallard ducks, bro, so I got you a couple of them for the office. Oh, thank you, man. You know what? You was trying to get into the school, right? You was trying to get your daughter into the school. Oh man, yeah, let's go to my office. We'll talk. That's that gift, man. That's that gift, right? It's about understanding business too. Let's see. It is the joy to do just judgment, but destruction shall be to the workers of the iniquity. Workers of iniquity, right? Little sneaky brothers pushing their little doctrines, little sneaky doctrines. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. When you leave these laws and say, well, I'm going to just go back to Christian church, guys. I don't want to wear the garments. I don't want to wear the skirt as a woman. I don't want to be a man to stop sinning. So, all right, y'all put you back in the congregation of the dead. When you're ready, put you back on ice. Put you back to sleep. Wake you up when you're ready. It is better to dwell in the It is better to dwell in the wilderness than with a contentious and angry woman. It's better to be dwelling with a bear, right, than an angry and contentious woman. So it's funny, brothers, people online will ask that the women, would you rather be in the woods with a bear or a man? And the woman would pick a bear. But now God is telling you to pick a bear over being with an angry woman and a contentious woman, a combative person who always wants to fight. They just get a little space, you know. It says there's treasure to be desired, and oil in the dwelling of the wise. But a foolish man spiteth it up. Right? It's treasure to be desired. It's treasure is riches out here for everybody. Right? They even tell you that in Romans. It says, if our falling away be the riches of the world, then how much more our success? How much more our rising up? Right? Everybody eats, but eat. Just bring it back to Yah. Just bring it back to Yahshua. Pay your tithes and your tithes. Ain't that crazy, bro? The world gonna get rich by Yahshua. And some nations still gonna be like, what you mean I gotta pay 10%? Bro, we just put you on an 80. You letting you keep 70. Yes, you don't pay 10%. It says, he that followeth after the righteous and he that followeth after righteousness and mercy findeth life. Righteousness and honor. Right? You follow after righteousness. And mercy findeth life. When you spare people, you get spared. When you follow righteousness, everything you do is healthy. The way you eat, the way you dress, the way you speak. Right? Be like Hamashiach in word and in deed. He says, a wise man scaleth the city of the mighty and casteth down the strength of the confidence thereof. Right? So wisdom is greater than strength. Wisdom is greater than muscles. Whosoever keepeth his tongue, keepeth his soul from trouble. Plain and simple. Proud and haughty, scorner is his name, who dealeth with proud wrath. The desire of the slothful killeth him, for his hands refuse to do labor. He that coveteth greedily all day long, but the righteous giveth and spareth not. Sacrifices of the wicked are abomination. How much more when you bring it with a wicked mind, right? How much more when you curse him instead of blessing? You say, God, you look at these Christian online preachers, right? When they go live, you see the comments. Pray that the Johnson family get $30 for rent. Pray that the Williams family gets some more money. Pray that the Joneses can take their family vacation. He says, he that turneth away from the law, even his prayer, shall be an abomination. Right? So when we turn our ears away from the perfect ways of God, we choose not to keep his commandments because we want to be like our friends or our family or keep the traditions of men, then they're going to be really looking silly in the end, family. So that's why it's important to keep these laws, man. It's just that simple. Don't go before Yah with hate in your heart. It's a curse. He says, false witness shall perish, but the man that heareth speaketh constantly. It says, the wicked harden his face, but as for the upright, he directed his ways. There is no wisdom nor counsel. There's no wisdom nor understanding nor counsel against Yahweh. You can't do nothing against Yahweh. People be trying to stop this word from coming out, stop all these nukes going off. You can't. The only thing you can do is get ready for it. And these nations, Esau and them, decided to get ready by getting the guns and armies and go to war instead of bowing down, bending the back. But it's gonna be like ancient Egypt, man. Just in the days of then, Yah had to make his name great. It's gonna be great today. He says the horse is prepared against the day of battle, but safety is of Yahweh. See that? The tanks, the military, everything is prepared for battle. But God is the one who's gonna bring you back or not. You see? So it's just about having that understanding, man. Understanding that God got all this under control, and we ain't even gotta be sweating it. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come back coagulated. We're gonna come together with the coagulation, and it's gonna be good, bro. So little short video, man, 15 minutes. All praise to the Most High. Brother need to get his hair done. Yeah, man. That's it. All I got for y'all, family. Hopefully this music wasn't too loud. It sounds kind of loud, right? But I'm a dip, man. Peace and blessings. Shalom, shalom, all that, man. Y'all have a great day. Peace out. Family.